engineering services related to the following projects. The water tower and booster station, $3,585. The Des Moines County landfill lift station project, $910. The south lift station improvements, $2,396.
Motion to approve all three.
Support.
Motion with support. Any discussion? Roll call.
Christie,
Aye.
Heitmeyer,
Aye.
Lees,
Aye.
Waterman,
Aye.
Motion carried. Item number 10 is consider approving the annual state TIF report. This is an annual report that has to be filed by December 1st of each year, and it shows what monies are being expended out of the tax increment financing funds.
So moved.
Support.
Motion with support. Any discussion? Roll call.
Heitmeyer,
Aye.
Lees,
Aye.
Waterman,
Aye.
Christie,
Aye.
Motion carried. Item number 11 is to consider a resolution authorizing the city to enter into a 28E agreement with surrounding communities for the public safety communication services. This has been 28 agreement expired or will expire June 30th of next year, so a new one has to be put in place. And this is also agreement now to where the county will pass a levy to finance the DESCOM budget.
So move. Support.
Motion with support. Any discussion? Roll call.
Lees,
Aye.
Waterman,
Aye.
Christie,
Aye.
Heitmeyer.
Aye.
Motion carried. Item number 12 is to consider entering into an engineering services agreement to conduct traffic study on Agency and Mount Pleasant Street with Klinger and Associates for the amount of $2,500.
Motion approved. Support.
Motion with support. Any discussion? Roll call.
Waterman,
Aye.
Christie,
Aye.
Heitmeyer,
Aye.
Lees,
Aye.
Motion carried. Okay, items 13 through 17 through 18 are all ordinance repeals and replacings, and this is all due to state law, making us do this every year. So, item number 13 is to consider first reading of an ordinance repealing and replacing Section 5501 through 5504 of the current code and adding a new sections 55.20 and 55.21 related to animal control regulations.
So moved.
Support.
Motion with support. Any discussion? Roll call.
Christie,
Aye.
Heitmeyer,
Aye.
Lees,
Aye.
Waterman,
Aye.
Motion carried. Item number 14 is to consider resolution waiving the second and final reading of an ordinance repealing and replacing Section 5501, 5504 of the current code and adding new sections 55.20 and 55.21 related to animal control regulations.
So moved.
Support.
Motion with support. Roll call. A discussion?
What's it gonna hurt if we wait one more meeting and waive
well,
the final reading?
it doesn't
Is
hurt.
it financially gonna affect us, or?
financially,
Yeah.
No.
no. It does, it's not gonna affect you, but, we have to be in compliance with, we can't be less restrictive than state code. So it, pretty much, you have to do this at the minimum, and, we're not recommending being more restrictive. in any way, so this just brings us into compliance, so that's the only reason I would have recommended waiving that second and third if it was gonna be something that maybe we wanted to be more restrictive on, and if you guys wanna do that, that's fine.
When did we get notified of the change?
They just, every year they send out, right before we do our codification at the end of the year.
I mean, do they do it in June, August, September?
I don't remember when we got. I think I ordered them like in maybe in October, September, October. If you don't pass this, you're out of compliance with state code. You can go through all 3 readings, it's just that you at least have to do this in order to be in compliance with state code, unless you want to be more restrictive than what they're saying. And we can add to it, we just can't be less restrictive than this.
So if we don't waive the second and the final reading tonight,
We can
and
read it the
something
second time.
happens,
Oh,
then you're out of compliance.
yeah.
They can't write citations or
Well, I
anything.
think it really, well, we're out of compliance. It's not gonna hurt anything if we do one more reading, and you can consider waiving the final one at the next time, or you can wait and read all 3 of them, but I don't see much point in it unless you wanna be more restrictive in adding to it.
Well, I think we've always kind of not waived the second and third, but on these things, I mean, it's all state code, so we gotta be in compliance with them.
Yeah, if it was just,
If it was an ordinance that's directly affected, one of us, or one of the, directly affected the city or a resident, like a water bill,
yeah, if it was.
then we
for-
always do the 3 readings.
Yeah, for
But
sure,
in other words, we have to do this anyway.
Yeah, we gotta do it anyway,
yeah.
whether you do it tonight or wait another 2 weeks to.
Yeah, anytime we're gonna do something that's more restrictive than what the state codes, I wouldn't recommend waiving a second and third.
So what was amended with the offenses of animal neglect and abandonment? They're gonna become less restrictive?
No, we just can't be less restrictive. We have to at least enforce what the state code says.
Yeah.
That's, I think it's adding on to.
Did you send me a copy of that? Because I haven't found it anywhere.
Which part? What we currently have?
Code. Yeah, what we're gonna change.
It's in that ordinance and then if you look up the section of the code in your code book, 15504, it's completely coming out and being replaced with this new section. Then that also has 2 new sections, 20 and 21. And that talks about tampering with rabies vaccination tags and tampering with electronic handling devices. Like if somebody, I think it's like the electronic fences, if somebody messes, tries to do something to the electronic fence or something to allow an animal to run loose. Electronic handling devices,
You mean like shock collar?
shock collars, harnesses.
So you can't turn it on 10, you have to leave it on 5? No, I'm just
I
kidding.
don't know about that.
Good vote.
Let's just do one reading, and then you can look at each one individually closer and at least see what exactly the differences are.
Okay, so, so we need to just table item 14.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, we'll table that one. So item 15 then is to consider first reading of an ordinance repealing and replacing section 1.14 of the city code related to the standard penalty for simple misdemeanor violations.
So moved.
Support.
Motion with support. Any discussion? Roll call.
Knightmeyer,
Aye.
Lees,
Aye.
Waterman,
Aye.
Christie,
Aye.
Okay, motion carried. Item number 16 is consider a resolution waiving the second and final reading of an ordinance repealing and replacing section 1.14 of the city code related to the standard penalty for simple misdemeanors.
This is just increasing the fee from $625 to $855 for, actually, it's the least, at least $65 is being increased to $105, and not to exceed $625 is being increased to $855.
So I'd say this one we want to pass, right?
So moved. Support.
Motion with support. Any discussion? Roll call.
Lees,
Aye.
Waterman,
Aye.
Christie,
Aye.
Knightmeyer,
Aye.
Motion carried. So that, I'm lost because I was right. So when it, was that the waiving of the second and third? That's what I thought.
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Is that what you were thinking, Al?
Yeah.
Wait, second, third.
So then item number 17 is to consider first reading of an ordinance repealing and replacing section 7.05 of the city code related to the minimum age of tobacco.
So moved.
Support.
Motion with support. Is there any discussion? Roll call.
Waterman,
Aye.
Christie,
Aye.
Knightmeyer,
Aye.
Lees,
Aye.
Okay, motion carried. Item number 18 then is to consider a resolution waiving the second and final reading of an ordinance repealing and replacing section 705 of the city code related to the minimum age for tobacco use.
Motion to approve.
Support.
Motion with support. Any discussion? Roll call.
Christie,
Aye.
Knightmeyer,
Aye.
Lees,
Aye.
Waterman,
Aye.
Carried. By having old business, anyone wishing to address the council matters we did discuss or didn't discuss tonight? I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Support.
Motion, all those in favor?
Aye.
Meeting's adjourned. Thank you.